بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك وأتوجه إليك بنبيك نبي الرحمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله يا أبا القاسم يا رسول الله يا إمام الرحمة يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا أمير المؤمنين يا علي بن أبي طالب يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا فاطمة الزهراء يا بنت محمد يا قرة عين الرسول يا سيدتنا ومولاتنا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيهة عند الله اشفعي لنا عند الله يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها المجتبى يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا عبد الله يا حسين بن علي أيها الشهيد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا علي يا ابن الحسين يا زين العابدين يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها الباقر يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا عبد الله يا جعفر بن محمد أيها الصادق يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا موسى بن جعفر أيها الكاظم يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى أيها الرضا يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها التقي الجواد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن محمد أيها الهادي النقي ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها الزكي العسكري يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا وسيع الحسن والخلف الحجاج والقائم المنتظر المهدي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا سادتي وموالي إني توجهت بكم أئمتي وعدتي ليوم فقري وحاجتي إلى الله وتوسلت بكم إلى الله واستشفعت بكم إلى الله فاشفعوا لي عند الله واستنقذوني من ذنوبي عند الله فإنكم وسيلتي إلى الله وبحبكم وبقربكم أرجو نجاة من الله فكونوا عند الله رجائي. يا سادتي يا أولياء الله صلى الله عليهم أجمعين ولعن الله أعداء الله ظالمين من الأولين والآخرين آمين رب العالمين. اللهم صل على بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Last week we talked about the fidya and we explained the conditions that on those conditions you have to pay fidya. And in details we explained last week about pregnancy and about those who are permanently sick and about those who are sick temporary and about those who go for a vacation or traveling. And because of these reasons, if they were not be able to fast for each of them, we had a different ruling. And still, if you have any questions or any concern, and if you are a little confused about what I explained last week, you can find the videos as well on our YouTube channel, on IZFNA YouTube channel. If you're still not satisfied with the answers, you can call me or text me at 973-610-5871. Inshallah, it will be my honor to help you. One of the ruling is kafara. So we talked about fidya. The other ruling is kafara. Kafara is obligated when someone breaks his fast intentionally, without any reason, without any logic or acceptable reason. As an example, imagine someone is young and he doesn't have any issue. He's not sick. He's not traveling. And physically, he's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with him. So, Khudai na khasta, God forbid, he decides not to fast. So, this person, plus that he has to make up those days that he did not fast, he also has to pay kafara. Kafara has, you have three options for the kafara. Number one is 60 days fasting for each day. That's the penalty. Number two, releasing or freeing a slave which you don't have it at this time. So if you cannot fast for 2 months as a penalty for each days that you did not fast intentionally, or you're not able to release the slave which you don't have the time, right now is not the time of slavery. So the third option that is left is feeding 60 poor people and 60 individuals. Like, it means you cannot give 60 foods for one person. That means 60 individuals, 60 different people should eat the food. And that's going to be a lot of money. So imagine it's approximately almost $400 for each days. So we can help you out. If you call me, we can help you out when we can negotiate about it, and we can give you guidance that how can you help those poor people, those 60 individuals, if you want to pay the penalty of the days that you did not fast intentionally. So this is about the kafara. So there's no way that they have to pay that penalty, and also they have to make up those days that they did not fast. Then I would come across with a question that someone said that when he was young, he did not know the ahkam. Uh, so when he did not know the ahkam, and that time everybody was not fasting, so he was just following everybody else. Basically, he said, I was fine. I did not have any issue physically, but because I did not know the ahkam, so because of that, I was not fasting, and I have to make them up, and I have to pay the kafara or no. I said there's actually for this answer, we have two answers. One is Jahil Qasir, one is Jahil Muqassir. Jahil Qasir is the one that he was actually trying to find out about the kafara. He was trying to aware himself, but he was trying to inform himself about the kafara, but no one told him. He did not have any reach to any alim or anyone or any masjid, which is kind of impossible. At any time, there's a alim, there's a masjid, there's someone who can give you guidance. And Jahil Muqassir is the one that he actually did not do anything. So he did not follow up. He did not go to anyone. So he just started to eat without actually caring about anyone. So this person, plus that those days that he did not fast, plus he has to make up all those days. He has to pay the kafara for each days too. So even he was young and he was actually not aware of the ahkam, but because he's jahil muqassir, and then he did not go himself to find out the negative consequences of not fasting intentionally. So because of that, now he has to pay the penalty and the kafara, and for each day's plus that he has to fast or has to make up those days. If he's sick now and he's not able physically, so that's fine. He can pay the fidya and kafara. It's like someone who was young and now he's 70, 75 years old, but he's trying to make them up, but he's not able, right? So he's sick. So he has to pay the kafara plus kafara. He has to pay fidya. That's a different ahkam. So both of them is applied on him, and he has to pay both of them in order to do his Islamic job. And each of these actually ahkam has its own explanation. So everyone's issue is different, everyone's ahkam is different. So you can feel free to call me or text me if you have any individual issue. So it's definitely confidential, and we can talk and we can negotiate, and I can give you better guidance if you call me in person at 973-610-5871, inshallah. So this is about the kafara. And the kafara, as I told you, is also wajib. And if someone is actually able to pay and he's financially well, so he's not faqir, or he's not actually in the condition that he cannot pay, so he has to pay the kafara in order to do his Islamic job, inshallah. For more details, you can always, inshallah, call me or text me, inshallah. For next week, we will talk about something new, about the month of Ramadan, inshallah, as we are reaching soon, inshallah, to the month of Ramadan. And we have to remember that this is the month of blessing and mercy of Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showers all the time on us the blessings, especially the month of Ramadan is the month of forgiveness and the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, in Bayt Wali Asa alayhi salatu wassalam, every night we will have program, we will have iftar, we will have food, we will have tabarruk, and we will have a speech every night. Inshallah, the first 15 days I will have the honor of giving a speech in Bayt Wali Asa alayhi salam, and I will talk about positive interactions according to the Quran and Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salawatullah, and I will inshallah explain good verses of the Quran with the slides, with the good explanations, inshallah, for you. Plus that we give you some time at the end for Q&A, and you can ask me questions, inshallah. I will answer you in person, as well as ahkam that we are going, inshallah, to explain the ahkam of the month of Ramadan, inshallah. So till then, inshallah, we try to explain the ahkam and the Islamic rulings every Tuesday. And inshallah, when we start, also we're going to explain. And at the same time, whenever you're confused about any questions, or if you're not satisfied with the answer, you can always call me or text me, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.